All right, watch out, kid. Let's see what happens. All right, just so you guys know that these avocados are genuinely hard. Ready? Hey, wait. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. In order to understand how we got here in this avocado story, we're gonna need to back up a little bit. Okay, this looks like a good place to start. Welcome to Fitness and Beer, I'm Larry Powell. In today's video, we're gonna talk about ripening avocados faster. I've scoured the internet and taken stock of the most popular ways to ripen avocados quicker. And today we're gonna give them a run for their money by testing them all out. So let's get our experiment started. But first, well, I don't have any avocados, so we're gonna have to go scour the grocery store for some avocados that are super hard. So let's get it going. It worked out to be daddy-daughter day, and both girls were with me for the afternoon. I've forgotten how long it takes to get out of the house with the 3 and 6-year-old. Oh, and I almost forgot my camera. We headed to the nearest Publix grocery store. Our first stop wasn't met with a lot of success. Come on, son. With either the camera angle or the avocados. Well, these avocados aren't going to work. They're super mushy, so on to the next. Nevertheless, we persevered and continued on with our mission. Okay, so this is attempt number 2 to find hard avocados. Hey, you ready? So we're going to head into this, our second Publix. If we don't make it happen today, then we'll try again tomorrow, but we're doing this. When people say you can't really explain what it's like to be a parent, this is exactly what they're talking about. Who knows what she's doing? But I digress. Let's get on with our story. We had better luck with our second stop. We found very hard avocados and collected the rest of the supplies we needed. We're getting bananas.
Where are we buying rice?
Hey, so we're back from our little field trip and we have everything that we need to conduct our little experiment. Wait, those are cupcakes. Cupcakes don't have anything to do with it. I'm gonna grab these and we're just gonna put these over. Okay, stay with me now. We have everything that we need to conduct our little experiment. So the most popular methods on the internet for ripening an avocado faster are first to pack it in a brown paper bag, to pack it in rice, to pack it in a brown paper bag with an apple, or to pack it in a brown paper bag with a banana, or to pack it in a brown paper bag with a banana and an apple. So we're gonna try each of these methods to see which one works better. So just to give you a little insight in how this is supposed to work, both bananas and apples, as well as avocados themselves, all release ethylene gas. And supposedly the ethylene, when the air is combined with the avocado, is supposed to help the avocado ripen faster. Now, I don't know, I'm no scientist, and as a result, we're gonna try it out. So, well, let's get it going. Oh, and we also have a timer. So we're gonna time this whole thing and we're gonna see how long it takes for each avocado to become ripe under each method. And then of course, we're gonna leave some avocados unattended because, well, we need a control group, right? Let's see how it goes. You thought I forgot, didn't you? Okay, so we've gotten lucky and we've found everything that we've needed at the grocery store. However, before we head home, I think I need to prove to you guys that these avocados are not ripe at all. And so, well, I had an idea. Yep, exactly. Well, hopefully now the opening of the video makes a little bit more sense. And so we were on our way to the baseball field. Now, I wasn't sure that hitting an avocado with a baseball bat would really prove anything, but I was pretty sure that no matter what happened, it'd be fun. Okay, so it didn't survive the bat, but I think you can still pretty tell that that avocado is not ready. Not ready at all.
I want to kick it. Can I kick it?
Sure. Go ahead, kick it again. So we have all of our avocados packed away in 5 various methods found on the internet. And I have 5 avocados left in the control group, which is pretty soon going to be reduced to 4 because I'm going to use one of these 5 and stick it in the oven and see how that works out. However, before we do that, we got to do one of the most important things, and that's we got to get our timer going. There we go. On to the next. I gave baking an avocado in the oven a try. It took way longer for it to get soft than I anticipated, and by the time it did, I had overcooked it, and it was also pretty brown. This avocado went straight into the trash. Hey guys, time for a little update in our avocado experiment, just so you can understand the time frame of this whole thing. We purchased these avocados on a Saturday afternoon, and we actually bagged them up and put them in their various ripening methods, I don't know, sometime around the 4 o'clock hour on Saturday. We're more than 39 hours into the future, and we're Monday morning at 9:33 a.m. So these avocados have been sitting around for a while, and let me tell you what I see. What I don't see is any extraordinary difference with any of these ripening methods. So first I'm gonna pull out this one here, this avocado that was just packed in a brown paper bag. This avocado is just beginning to become ripe. As you see, the skin here is changing to a darker hue, which starts to let you know, and it's starting to feel about like a softball. It's starting to have the slightest bit of give. It's not ready yet. It's still too firm to eat, but it's starting to make progress. However, there's no significant difference between this avocado and any of the 4 avocados that were just allowed to sit here on the counter. They feel pretty much the same. Maybe there's a slight more softness here with the one that was packed in a brown paper bag as opposed to one that was just allowed to sit on the counter. But again, no significant difference. Now, for the sake of expedience, let's see if this whole ethylene gas theory seems to work at all. So I'm just gonna go, instead of pulling out each of these, I'm gonna pull out the one avocado that was packed with both an apple and banana, 2 ethylene gas emitting fruits. And let's see how that avocado's held up. I can't even say that this is any softer than the avocado that was just packed alone in a brown paper bag. And again, not much variation between the avocados that were just allowed to sit on the counter. So again, I'm not seeing any significant difference there. Now, if any of these methods thus far seem to be lending its way to like a more significant result, or that avocado seems to be more ripe than the rest of them, it's this method right here. And that is the avocado that's in a brown paper bag packed with rice. This avocado seems to be slightly softer than all of the rest of the avocados here. However, the difference is still nominal. This avocado is probably far enough long that you could actually eat it, but still probably firmer than what you would like. Since I only dedicated 1 avocado to each of these ripening methods, what I don't know is whether or not this avocado, even though they all look pretty hard from the beginning and I tested each one by feel, maybe this avocado was just a little further along in the ripening process. Maybe it's an avocado that just ripens faster. I can't be sure. You know, we would need to do further testing, but that's what I'm seeing here. I'm just going to point out that we are now 39 hours and 33 minutes into this project. Let's see how it all finishes. The first 2 avocados were ready around the 50-hour mark. It was the avocado packed in rice and one of the avocados from the counter. Both were a perfect, unblemished shade of green once they were cut open. Hey guys, so it's time for one final check-in in our avocado ripening experiment. And I'm going to tell you what I've learned. First, out of all the methods that were suggested for ripening avocados faster without heat, I didn't think any of them was especially successful that it was even worth the effort. Now, out of all of the ways that I tried, one method did get the avocado riper a little bit faster, and that seemed to be the avocado that was packed in rice, which is no longer here because we ate it last night. However, there is a catch. If you remember, I had a control group. One time it was 5 avocados, one we used to put in the oven, and so there were 4 remaining. Well, one of the 4 avocados that was just sitting on the counter was just as ripe as the avocado that was packed in rice, and there was nothing special done to it at all. However, for the rest of the avocados, packed in a paper bag, packed with a banana, and packed with a banana and an apple, I didn't notice any significant ripening beyond what you would expect from an avocado sitting on the counter. We're now 65 hours into this experiment, and all of these avocados that were super hard 2 days ago are starting to get to the point where they're ripe enough to eat. And so we're gonna be stuck with a glut of avocados. So if you wanna know how to manage that, I have a video about managing your avocados so you can keep them fresh all week. Check that out. I didn't have a lot of success ripening an avocado in the oven. However, I've seen it work in the past, but in the case of an emergency, that method is doable. However, I still don't recommend, and I truly believe that the best way to ripen an avocado is just flat out time. Thanks a bunch for watching. Hey, if you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Oh boy, I could use some subscribers. Thanks a bunch for watching. Until next time, fitness and beer.